Hey guys, I hope you're all having an awesome day. The sun is shining yet again, so I hope you're managing to get some time out there in that sunshine. So beautiful for April. So today I am going to talk about how loads of us feel like something is missing from our lives. So loads of my clients, people I talk to, all have the same feeling that something is missing, something is not quite right in their lives. So as an example, with my life, like a few years ago, on the surface level stuff, it looked like everything was great. So I had a nice career with good money, I had a good relationship, I had good friendships, and my health was pretty good. And I could see my career development going up a certain way, and everything looked quite good, pretty good. I felt like I should be happy with that. It's more than loads and loads of people have on the external level. So why was I unhappy? Was I just like grateful, and then that made me feel even worse? And that's a really, really, really common thing. And what we usually do is actually we try and find this whatever it is we think is missing. We look in the external world for it. So with me, I would always look for things out there. So I'd look for more different types of experiences, or more travel, or meeting more people, or always looking for something out there, never finding it. And that's what vast majority of people might do their entire lives, always kind of feeling like there's something not quite right, something missing, not really feeling that complete. But really, we're all looking in the wrong place. Well, I was, and so is everyone else if you're looking externally for that. So really, yeah, we look out there in the world to see, right, this thing will make us complete, that thing will make us complete, a new relationship, a new career, a new promotion, whatever it is, we think that that is going to do it. But just think back in your life. Has it worked before? So maybe a few years ago you had an idea of, okay, when I get this new relationship, then I'm going to be happier and I'll be complete when I meet the love of my life. And the same with maybe a career, once I get this perfect career, or once I travel to all this stuff. But people still, might, like as I say, that might have been you a few years ago thinking, once I've done that, then I'll feel great. But once you've achieved that, maybe you've got married and had a kid, and you always thought, okay, now when I've got a family, then I'm going to be complete. Well, do you feel like that now? Probably not. So the answer is that we're all looking in the wrong place. We're all looking externally for this thing that is missing. When the really funny thing is, and it might sound odd to you initially, is we're all looking for something which is not external, but it's actually looking for ourselves. And that might sound really weird, because it sounded weird to me some years back when I discovered it. I was like, what on earth? No, it doesn't make any sense. But basically, as I've talked on a little bit in different videos, we are not who we think we are. So we have this voice in our head that tells us certain stuff like, I'm not good enough. I'm not as good as other people. I can't do this because of this. Like, I can't do something because I'm too shy, or I would never be able to do that because I'm not brave enough, or like whatever it is. So we have this voice, and we think that is who we are. And so, and because we believe that, we believe every thought that comes into our head of, like, for example, I'm a really shy person, or I am, just not good enough, and fulfillment will come to me like later on once I've achieved this and this and this. So this voice we truly believe is us, and we believe that. So we believe that it's who we are. And so that voice is, what can be called the ego. So that's the false sense of self, like one that has the one that is based on thought, basically, which isn't really who we are, because thought changes all the time. And as I said before, if you look back on your own life and realize that actually things that you thought you would achieve that would make you happy and fulfilled and complete you, so then you wouldn't feel anything was missing, it's not happened to you. So the key to all of this, like what is missing from our lives, is to find out who we really are. And it's not this voice that doesn't shut up in our head about always talking about problems and things, if I do this, then I'll feel better. Always looking to the future for some kind of solution. That's not who you are. And actually, it is the awareness behind that. And so, how does that work for you? Like, what do you need to do to kind of realize that? You need to start trying to be present in your life. When I say present, I mean out of thought. So that means, for example, let's just say you're having a drink, like a cup of coffee or some water or something. So my water bottle here. So throughout the day, instead of just always looking for the next thing, always looking to the future, thinking, right, in the future I'm going to be fulfilled, actually just focus on the now and try and focus on the presence that you have during that now. So when you're drinking, you can actually, instead of being lost in thought and quite anxious or whatever you are, in that whatever mental, emotional state you're in, just try and actually be present with what you're doing. So I'm going to drink this, and I'm going to do it really kind of a bit more slowly than I normally would to just illustrate the point of what I'm doing. So at the moment it's here, and normally we just drink it. Put it down, right, what's the next thing I have to do? Just try and look for my happiness. Always looking for the next thing, never now. So instead, it'd be more like, right, I'm going to take a moment's pause. So instead of, normally thinking about work and thinking, oh, what's going on at work or whatever, these problems I have to sort out, instead just taking a little mini break. So, this, feeling the weight of it, drinking. Putting it down. Maybe a couple of conscious breaths. You might notice actually that you just do that little tiny thing. So just a bit of water, a bit of coffee or tea, whatever you have. Do that. Maybe just pause, just a couple of conscious breaths. So when I say conscious breaths, I mean actually feel like, how does it feel to breathe? And you might notice automatically you feel quite relaxed and quite peaceful. And the more often you do this, the better you'll feel and the more quickly you'll get into that kind of zone. And so the point of doing that, it might feel in mind, it will seem really trivial. It's like, well, it's not achieving anything, is it? It's drinking and then breathing. Okay, yes, but that's your mind, and that's again that monkey mind that wants to always look for happiness in the future and think that this is wrong in my life and I feel incomplete and there's something missing. Just ignore that voice for a bit and start just say, right, I'm here now. Let's try and enjoy the moment. And then you just start doing little things like that, or another point in your day, maybe after a work meeting or something, again, just take a few breaths. And then you might realize that, oh, wow, I feel really relaxed and peaceful. And the reason why is because you're stepping out of that thought again, that thought that tells you, I'm not good enough, or there's something missing from my life, or whatever it is, whatever those thoughts are, just take a break from them, just ignore them and say, right, the next minute, I'm not going to listen to you. Or you can just be aware of them and then just focus your attention back on what you're doing. And what that will do will be stepping you out of this mind that tells you that something's missing, when really there's nothing really missing. Everything is kind of working out as it should if you just get out of your own way. And what I mean by that is step out of your thinking. Just give it a go. And you might realise that it's these thoughts that are telling you all this stuff about your life. But actually, if you step out of them and remove this layer, so this is you, this is the thought on top, just remove this for a little bit. You might realise that this, you, your normal state, is actually quite complete how it is, and it doesn't really feel like anything's missing. It doesn't mean you can't try and achieve things in the future, but it means actually that what you have just now is actually pretty fulfilling and nice as it is. So give that a go today. Just take a few little mini breaks in your day and just see how it makes you feel, and realise what your thoughts are doing to you. Okay, So let me know how you get on. I'd love to hear. And if you've got any comments, please do write them below. And if you think it will help anyone, then feel free to share it or pass it on. And yeah, just contact me if you have any questions. All right, guys, have a lovely day. See you later.